right, guys, welcome to Careers. I'm excited. This is something that is a very big passion of mine, so I hope you guys enjoy as much as I do. Your bell work is relationships, the way in which people are connected and behave. So your what, how, why. What? Intro to careers. How are we going to learn it? Our agenda, a reason for being, who are you, hierarchy of needs, career path, and we're going to look at the grit and grit score quiz. And why? I think we have to have an introduction. I don't think you can really learn material without first like an overview of everything you're going to do. Okay, so a person has two lives to live, and the second one begins and they realize they only have one. Chris Peterson. So vocation versus career versus job. A vocation is making money doing something you love that benefits our community. Ikigai, right? A reason for being. A career is long-term, requires training, education. Job is short-term, requires little training or education. That might be a job, might be McDonald's or Walmart greeter. A career, something like being a lawyer. I think a vocation is very few and far between. It's a therapist, it's a teacher. It's very few and far between. People pick and leave jobs over cash and creative is your first answer from old JR Jim Ross from wrestling, right? If we love what we do, it will never feel like work. It will feel like Ikigai or a reason for being. Mm-hmm. If you look here, there's our 5 selves, self-actualization. So we're kicking off with self-actualization, even though it's really the last thing that we'll talk about. And this is your last chance to figure out who you are. Clarity, do I have a clear goal and purpose? Confidence, do I believe I can achieve it? And conviction, will I go out and do so? Our core values are relationships, commitment, and discipline, right? My purpose is to believe in you so you can believe in yourself. It's my mission to move you along that path. If you're lost, to found. If you're found, to elite. If you're elite, teach you how to hang loose. Core values and standards of performance, right? Our relationships are empathy and understanding. Our commitment is to be kind every day. And, kind is holding everyone accountable. Our discipline is being 5 minutes early with a notebook and a pen. I think if we could do relationships, commitment, discipline, we'll be loyal to each other and the cause. Standards of BBO, vision, a community of purpose-driven people. One of our core values as a classroom community is relationships. The belief is strong relationships are half of our humanity. So your first or your answer here is behavior. Empathize and understand, or EU. Here, transformative versus transactional community members. Transformative community members are other-centered. Transactional or self-centered. Who are you? Establishing our 5 selves. People used to say it's who you are, not what you do, but I think that's wrong. We spend so much time at work, 40 to 60 to 80 hours at work. You better do something that you love to do. So my first answer on this slide is the same. And your second answer is community equals relationships plus commitment, right? And we'll search for our purpose. I'd love you to watch A Change is Going to Come by Sam Cooke. The 5 selves. The first one on this slide is, we have self-esteem, but then we have self-concept, the beliefs you hold about yourself and your values. All right, and efficacy, awareness, and once we achieve those 4, we can work on self-actualization. Bolded, underlined, in large font must be an answer. Exploring who I am, what are my skills and talents? Bring those talents every single day. And don't forget, event plus response equals outcome. Bring all your talents. Hierarchy of needs, we want to get there, that self-actualization up at the very top. We're going to go through a bunch of different career interviews if we have the time. Places you will go. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Herm Edwards said that. We'll look at SMART goals. We'll talk about LeBron James and hanging loose. Path itself is the goal, Gandhi. All right, so how to get a job. We'll look into some of that. Make your resumes and cover letters. Maybe even do some mock interviews. Be the one. Urban Meyer says be the one, right? He's a football coach at Iowa State in Florida. Be the friend, teammate, coworker, student, community member that's the most relied on. And the characteristics of the one are that you're trusted, you refuse to lose, and you are tough. Be the one. Angela Duckworth will talk about grit in this video I'd love you to watch. We'll do a quick little thing in our chat box about how do you plan to be the one. And then you will take a grit scale quiz, and you'll get a score. All right, so you're going to click on the link, which will be in our classroom. Lastly, you will update your self-actualization plan that you downloaded the other day and saved for yourself. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.